You ever notice how it feels like Florida's government doesn't care about its citizens? I mean, what's the deal with that? It's another episode about the session about nothing. It's the Florida AFL-CIO Legislative Update.
It's a perfect plan. So inspired, so devious, yet so simple.
This is what I do.
Florida's essential workers' rights are under attack. House Bill 1197 would infringe on public sector workers' rights to join or remain in their union. Florida's working people sent a strong message to our representatives this week, telling them to vote no on this heinous bill.
You have friends who are teachers. Have you asked them, do we need this? Does this help them? Members, I'm a proud union member for my entire career and still consider myself a union man. I never witnessed any of the issues brought up today or yesterday as a problem, and it's because they're not. Please vote down on this bill in support of our collective bargaining rights. Thank you.
I'll go one step further. My colleague mentioned how this bill places hard regulations on unions that are dominated by women. I think a court would really be interested in that.
The same people that we stated helped keep Florida open and kept us safe during this pandemic, we're attacking them if we pass this bill. Let's not continually say that we care about essential workers when clearly we don't, and we want to just play politics. Please vote down on this bill, members.
If you like being paid for double time and overtime, if you like the fact that we have child work laws or child labor laws, if you like the fact that we have FMLA and things of these nature, these are things for which the unions fought so that we could have them. The unions have shaped workplace safety.
This is silly. I don't know why we keep attacking our public sector labor organizations. Members, they're the backbone of this country and what built it.
House Bill 1197 was up in the full House this week.
Here's to those who wish us well, and those who don't can go to hell.
Senate Bill 524 is a solution looking for a problem. This bill is the latest voter suppression package designed to make it harder to vote.
All right, you go ahead. You keep it secret. But you remember this. When you control the mail, you control information.
Florida had a great election. So why are we doing this? The only thing I can think is that we're motivated by the big lie that the elections nationwide didn't take place well in a proper manner, but we know that's not true.
Members, I really think that we should rename this bill and then you can vote accordingly. And it should be voter intimidation and voter suppression, because that's really what we're doing here. We're not protecting anything.
I would certainly feel much more comfortable if the supervisors of elections themselves had asked for these things. I'm more than sure that they didn't ask for what I call the elections police.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't tinker with it. Err on the side of making it easier for people to vote, not harder. We've already got all kinds of protections in the mail ballot itself.
The bill was amended and will go into final passage in the Florida Senate. Florida's Citizens Initiative process gives us a direct say in our democracy. Unfortunately, the Florida Legislature is attempting to strip us of that right. Senate Bill 1412 was thankfully postponed this week, and we don't expect it back.
Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep. I must be out, or I'd pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
Could the legislature be any more blatant in its attempts to strip communities of having a say in their governments? HB 1467 would force all school boards to have term limits, whether or not Florida's communities even want that. and would attempt to influence what teachers can teach in the classroom.
There are other, more elegant, more targeted solutions to the problem of a parental objection or a community objection to a book. And some of our school districts are indeed implementing these more elegant solutions. Let's work on those. Let us not swat a fly with a sledgehammer. And please vote down this bill.
What we're doing now is placing this major structural local governmental change in statute. And we're not even giving the voters an opportunity to weigh in at all. Now, I understand that they're weighing in because you represent those voters.
What we are witnessing here is an effort to undermine the authority of our local school boards in the name of transparency and empowerment of parents. Once you go down that slope, once you start engaging in that process, you're undermining the very principles of public education to begin with.
But this bill seeks to stifle their opportunities to learn. It seeks to create lists that certain people have the option and opportunity to have input on. As I grew up, I don't believe there were any teachers who would intentionally put books in front of students that would harm us. And we continue to harpen on this idea of freedom while continuing to limit free choice here in the state of Florida. I don't get it. It's like an oxymoron.
I would just agree with my colleagues. This is a dangerous road that we are embarking upon. And it's really unfortunate that we're even hearing this bill.
HB 1467 has already passed the House and passed the Senate Rules Committee this week and heads to the full Senate.
Because if he doesn't like you, this is all a moot point.
Huh. A moo point?
Yeah, it's like a cow's opinion. You know, it just doesn't matter. It's moo.
From directly meeting with their elected officials to rallying against bills that will severely impact Florida's working people, the Working Families Lobby Corps is the voice for Florida's working people.
I'm a member of Palm Beach County Classroom Teacher Association. I'm here to have my voice heard. I'm here to fight for my freedom to organize. I'm here to fight for teachers' pay. I'm here for working class families to make sure our voices are heard and we get through these bills. We get these bills opposed. We are opposing 1197.
I'm Art Franco. I'm here on behalf of my local 788 and the UAW for Region 8. Very proud union member, and we're here fighting for our rights and everything that we stand for. We're all united as brothers and sisters here from many unions. It's a great feeling. I love this, that we're able to be here and fight for everything that we can.
Next week is our session finale. It'll be must-see TV you won't want to miss.